Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Tenno, and this time I bring you a Warframe video. It's been a long time since I put up a Warframe video, and the videos that I do enjoy making the most is this one, fighting the Eidolon. Just taking the Warframe to fight the Eidolon. Now I have been clearing the entire steel path, and I have more videos on that later, but right now I just want to talk about Mirage fighting the Eidolon. Now I did have Mirage back in the day when I completed the theorem, I don't know the name, but the quest to get her, I did. Then I built her up. Then I didn't have any more space in my slot, so I threw her away. But now, because I could subsue her ability, I had to, gather again. And since I had to do that, I said to myself, well, I haven't fought the Eidolon with her yet, so let's fight the Eidolon with her. And I was super surprised how good she was. I mean, now I realize why I sometimes see people using her fighting the Eidolon. I was like, why are they using Mirage? I mean, is she a good DPS? I mean, why not Rhino? Why not Chroma? I mean, Rhino, Chroma are fine. They're fine. I mean, Rhino has invulnerability with his iron skin, and it does good damage. And Chroma also, Chroma can do a lot of damage, but Chroma needs damage to be done to him, and Rhino can only build up to so much. Mirage is different. Now, let's talk about Mirage and her abilities. And our first ability, the Wall of Mirrors, is not particularly useful against the Sidonians because you have to snipe them and the other clones will not snipe the Sidonians. Only your rifle will do that. The second one is the Sleight of Hand. And the Sleight of Hand is not applicable, not in this particular case. The third one is Eclipse. And Eclipse is really, really good. I now understand why so many people use this ability subsued on other Warframe, because if you don't know how it works, if you're in a light environment, it gives you a buff in damage. If you're in a dark environment, it gives you a buff in armor. Now the armor buff in this case, it's not very high, it's like 75%, no bigger than that. But the damage buff is really, really big. I mean, I just put one mod in it because I was about to put it in the Helmith system, so I wasn't about to put a Hurricane Catalyst on it or Forma or anything like that. I just used the basic Mirage. This one isn't even the Prime Mirage because you can't substitute the Primes. So I just put Blind Rage on it, and it gave me almost a 400% boost in damage just for weapons. Remember, this is not for other builds, just for weapons. But 400 is really, really high. I mean, to be precise, it was 398%, but it was really, really good. And using it with a Roboco, my Roboco is already, I have a top notch, at least for me. And yeah, the damage is really, really high. I mean, one shot, two shots, you can take the behemoth out. At the end, it took me like half a dozen shots. So it was really, really good. I mean, this ability really, I hope I can use it on other builds. I'm already thinking about other videos I can do using this ability on other Warframes fighting the Eidolon, but we'll have to wait and see. Our last ability is the Prism, which, it can be maybe useful against Vonvalists, but, it doesn't do a lot of damage. It doesn't clear the Vonvalists per se, it just strips their armor if you're lucky, and it just moves away from the island. Once you throw it, just moves away from the island, so it doesn't do any damage. So it's not really applicable here. Only the first and the third ability, the Hall of Mirrors and the Eclipse, are useful here, and are extremely useful. I mean, I forgot to use Hall of Mirrors in the last stage because I was just so awestruck by Eclipse and how Eclipse worked that I just forgot to use it, but it still was a really good fight. It was a lot of fun. And, if a teammate who wants to fight an Eidolon doing DPS with Mirage, if it's a full moon, if it's not raining, let him use it, because it's really, really good. If they take their build even further, it's a really good DPS. So I'll leave you with the video. The build is at the end. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. And as always, have a great game, guys.
Sentients rush to the Eidolon's aid, healing it. Stop them. Sentient energy contained. You are closing on victory. Act now.
Handy with a gun or blade? Cetus needs you. Let's talk. Handy with a gun or blade? Cetus needs you. Let's talk.